He stays alive, still 2-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Stepping into the box, Matt Olson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Matt Olson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0. Olson is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
2-1 to the A's first baseman. Let's see what they throw Olson on a 3-1 count. Matt Chapman will be next. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his third walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together, or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out. One gone for the A's here in the third, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Settling under it is Marisnick for out number 2. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, the outfielder Stephen Piscotty. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. In the dirt here. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
The set and the 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
2 strikes.
Olson stands at second with 2 gone. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
The set and the 2-2, and it's fouled away. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Popped him up. Gurriel onto the grass. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. One left for Oakland. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Leading up for the Astros, the first baseman, Gurriel.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one runs up high. Ball one. And this is low. Ball two. 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Batting it, the catcher, Francisco.
1 out now in the Houston third, and that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball one. Now the 1-0. Line drive to left. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston.
Batting ninth, the center fielder,
Here's Jake Marisnick. His career numbers against Minaya comes in with 6 hits in 30 at-bats. He's gone down on strikes 12 times as well. Here comes the first pitch. And this is low, ball one.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
The 1-0 home. Runner goes for second. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And that one is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series, and the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
the second baseman.
This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two. In tight with the slider, 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, one man out. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a two-run shot, but that if that was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time. The 1-1. Is a fastball that misses. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the payoff pitch home. Count remains full.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Another full count pitch on its way. Count still full, 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Astros play 2 on the 2-run home run. We're through 3 here in the Space City. It's now 2-0 Houston. Now batting, Rendell Grichuk comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning. He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Hit hard on the ground at first, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Marcus Semien, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. The 1-0 home. Misses. Ball 2.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
The 2-0 is taken. Strike 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
So coming to the plate, Sean Murphy. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Grichuk on second. Simeon at first with no outs. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
The 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
The 3-0 pitch finds the zone. Strike 1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Settling in now, Willie Calhoun, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And another foul ball. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Two pitch is fouled away. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
1-0. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. is in there for strike one. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. In for strike 2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. A leap, but it's off his glove. 1 run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. Safe at the plate. It's a 2-2 game.
Yeah, with the bases loaded, he didn't walk a run in, so instead he makes the cardinal mistake of putting it right in the heart of the plate. And when you do that, you're going to pay the price, and that's exactly what happens with a 2 RBI double.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Ready for another shot now, Matt Chapman. He flew out in his last at bat.
Yeah, give me the same at bat. As you stride to the plate right here, give me the same execution. Just get something in the air.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Marisnick going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. He pulls into third safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time, and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as a result.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Wade Miley answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Stephen Piscotty will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike. The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2. Swing, and he pops him up. Here comes Brantley. 1 run scores. And the run is in to score from second. It's now 6-2.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Griffin.
So first and second with 1 man gone, and the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. This one's down to third. Altuve for 1. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Puerto Rican sensation and former #1 overall pick Carlos Correa gets set to start the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. First delivery to him on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now. Here's Starling Marte.
The right fielder, #6, Starling Marte.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Marte, a former Pittsburgh Pirate, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
And a 3-2 full count to Starling Marte.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and up next the switch hitting power bat of Kendrys Morales. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Down and away, ball 1.
It's out, 1-1.
A 1-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
I got 2-1 the count.
Now a snap move over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Marte is off at first with 2 away. Three and 1. Yuli Gurriel would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1 pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. 1 left for Houston. They still trail here at 6-2. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch. And that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen. And they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Thank you, Heidi. Standing in, Marcus Semien 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2. Sean Murphy waits on deck. Hit down the third baseline. It's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Into the box now, Sean Murphy. This is foul right side. It was a walk in his last trip. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside. A runner at first with no outs here. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Standing in now, Willie Calhoun. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Popped him up. Cervelli over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready to take his hacks again, George Springer, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Now that's popped up. Bregman is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. The A's strand 1. They lead it 6-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
For the Astros,
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
the first baseman, Julieski.
First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
Ball one. Change up low, 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
I always like watching pitchers that
Now
attack
batting.
with their fastballs
The
until
catcher,
there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the
Belly.
secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. A base hit in his first trip. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Two balls and a strike now. One out, nobody on. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. There's Jake Marisnick. He'll get his shot next. And this is popped up near second base. And there's out number 2. Ready to take his hacks again, Jake Marisnick, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They still trail here at 6-2. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Two and 0 pitch on the way. 3-0 now.
Well, ball 3, and listen, the Oakland A's right now would love to get this leadoff guy on any way they could. They would love a leadoff walk.
And he'll just watch the cut fastball here for strike 1. 3-1. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Into the box, Matt Chapman. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There is Altuve. And there are 2 away now. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chris Davis. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time.
And they'll have to kind of come after him this time. No good reason for walking him right here.
Got him fishing that time. 0-1. One and one. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid pitcher.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They lead it 6-2. Stepping in, Jose Altuve. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First offering on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Still 1-2. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Line towards center field. Springer is right there, 1 down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's Michael Brantley. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Weak roller right side. Olsen scoops it up, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Now at the plate, Carlos Correa. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Too high, 1-0. Hopped up. Olsen in foul ground, and no one will track it down. So 1-1. Slow roller down the third baseline. Throw on to Olsen, will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They still trail here at 6-2. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. 7th inning coming up now in Game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Ready once again, Stephen Piscotty. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Stephen Piscotty.
And now a pitch on the way. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. Grounded softly down the line toward first. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. Into the box, Randall Grichuk. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
You could see that this wasn't that difficult a play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there. He couldn't make the play on it.
In now, Marcus Semien, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Comes set with the 0-1. A ball and a strike.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Two balls and a strike. Grichuk leads off first with one away. Two and two now. The 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another 2-2 offering. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Runners on first with one down. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Into the box now, Sean Murphy, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The 1-0 home. Fouled off. 2 out with the man at first. One and 2 now. The 1-2 gets the outside corner, strike 3. 1 left for Oakland. They lead it 6-2.
7th inning stretch.
J.B. Wendelken gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home
Number
7th.
57.
Coming to the plate now, Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Good swing there, but this is foul off to the right side. The 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Astros right now would do anything to get this leadoff hitter on.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Digging in, Starling Marte. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Two-0 count. The pitch is a fastball looked at for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Stepping in now, Kendrys Morales, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Runner at first here, one man out. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone, a home run. So it's a two-run shot to right center. His first homer so far in the series. And they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
I'm pretty sure he was too focused on the man at first, worried about the steal, and just made a mistake with that pitch. It's all well and good to control the running game, but you have to make sure it doesn't distract from your main job, getting the guy at the plate with the bat in his hands.
The first baseman, number 10, Gurriel.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Still only one out in the inning. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Count is 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. 2 gone. Lou Trevino takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. So striding forward now, Francisco Cervelli. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. From the stretch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. One ball, one strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To short, hit hard. Taken in by Simeon. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Astros plate 2 on the 2-run home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's now a 6-4 ball game. Stepping into the box, Willie Calhoun. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. First offering on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate. For ball 1.
Your attention.
Franklin Barreto is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Franklin Barreto.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And he mistimes that swing, and it's 3-1 now. And that is in there at the letters to run it full. 3-2.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go George Springer. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1.
Cut fastball inside. Ball 1. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
2 balls.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Brantley is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. He's set. Here it comes. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Liner toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Barreto is on his way home. He will score as they push their lead to 3 now.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Standing in now, Matt Chapman. And a ball 1-0. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. The 1-0 misses off the plate.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Olson takes his lead at third with one away. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, Chris Davis. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the 1-0. And he takes a called strike 1. Men on third with 2 down. And that misses. 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Scorched to third. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage. You think you're getting a heater. He throws an off-speed pitch, and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
In now, Stephen Piscotty, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 0-1 on its way. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The A's lead this one 8-4. Franklin Barreto will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Base, number 1, Franklin Barreto.
Now at the plate, Jake Marisnick. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
Center fielder, Jake.
He's set and the pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. This is popped up. Murphy is calling for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Jose Altuve. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
Up high, 2-1 now. One out, nobody on. To 2-2 now. Hit to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in now, Michael Brantley. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Nope.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Now the 2-0. And oh man, that caught him pretty good there as it ricochets toward the third baseline. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Striding in for Houston, Carlos Correa. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. Astros leave 1. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Roberto Ozuna comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close a game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Number 15, Randall Richard.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Another 0-2 home. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Marcus Semien, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. His career history with Roberto Ozuna, he's hitless in 6 tries. Semien in an 0-2 hole here. The next 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Standing in, Sean Murphy. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
2 out, nobody on. In there, 1-1. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. A's are gone in order. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. Craig Stammen, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 37, Craig Stammen.
At the plate, Alex Bregman is batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Line drive to center field. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the night.
Right fielder,
hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Digging in, Starling Marte. Lifetime versus Craig Stammen. 2 hits in 7 tries. From the stretch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Stammen has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. To third. One there. Back to first. A 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Up next for the
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the 9th, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
Standing in now, Kendrys Morales, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. The 1-1 home. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Last strike now for Houston. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And if you're looking for when this game was decided, that's pretty easy. It was the big 4th inning. That was the big turning point, and they made it stand up the rest of the way.
And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
Tonight, the Oakland A's jump out to a 1-0 series lead. Sean Manaea is credited with the win. Justin Verlander permitted 6 earned runs to come